Well, what it do? It's your man Nico B, Blackeffect. I want to just go ahead and get into this quick topic. Recently, you had Dr. Umar on Foxsoul debating Cynthia G. Dr. Umar, I gotta, he gained my respect back because at first, Dr. Umar definitely, got exposed for a few things. And I ain't even say exposed, like he just, a few flaws. Man, everybody flawed, man. Everybody got, they things that people may not agree with and things like that. Like that Pan-African simping, that shit got exposed. You understand? Him being, being a super intellectual, cool, above it all guy got exposed. Like, look, everybody, nigga can get angry and get nigga, some nigga shit like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, that simping get you in trouble, bro. Like, nigga got caught with the stripper, but that's irrelevant. That's neither here nor there. He's an intelligent man. You understand? An intelligent black man. And one of the best when it comes to intellectual debates and speaking, like his eloquence and the way that he speaks. He's one of the best. You understand? Like my nigga said, I'm not ready to throw the brother away. Like we too quick to do that. Like we see when our brothers fail or do something, that may be a little unbecoming or something like that, and we just try to discard them in the black community. We quick to do that, and I'm not willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Male or female, like I'm not so quick to just throw the person away like trash after they done some great things. Then you pull in the next knucklehead who can't even, get the job done. But he baked Cynthia G, man, with logic. He baked her with logic, history. Cynthia G didn't have nothing to say but the same shock points that she say on her platform. And then at the end, he caught her, man. He was like, they trying to talk about some video he did, but he caught him and exposed him and was like, look, what about that abortion video? What about you talking about aborting black babies? Like, if you're going to play that on Foxsoul, you're going to get down with somebody like that? You really going to try to promote a person like that? Like, you're just setting yourself up for failure. But that's not the point I want to make. Foxsoul set Dr. Umar up with a tranny, man. They set Dr. Umar up with a trans woman on the panel, and he didn't know who the person was just from the neck up. That's all you could see is like from the neck up. They put the person on the panel. Don't tell him that that the person is trans, and because Dr. Umar addressed the person like you will address any woman, you know what I'm saying? He called them, a beautiful black queen. Like, you don't know. I mean, you don't know who the person is. You're not even thinking about, I'm not saying that the nigga was attracted to the person because he called Cynthia G beautiful black queen. And we all know, like, most niggas not attracted to Cynthia. Most men would not find Cynthia to be traditionally beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So niggas gotta really listen to the context of things. Sometimes niggas just say stuff just to say it. Like it's a formality. You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably wasn't even thinking about what this person was or who this person was. Like I said, I guarantee you the nigga wasn't saying it out of some attractiveness to the person. Like we gotta be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smarter than that. But again, man, these are trans people, man, transformers. Like in this day and age, it's 2022. Now, I have a high level of discernment, and I'm thankful to God that if I see some one of these people in person, I have high confidence that I'll be able to discern who that is. And if that's a man, a born woman or man. Now, if you don't tell someone, that is a very dangerous game, and that seems to be the narrative. That's what Foxsoul pushes. They pushing that you don't have to disclose are you a born man or a woman. Like Foxsoul, you pushing a dangerous message and promoting a dangerous message that can get you talking about trans people. You worried about trans people. You say you care about their lives, but that stuff you doing get a lot of that's what get trans people killed, man. You know what I'm saying? Playing like that. Talking about, you seen the person Hope Giselle, that's the person's name. You saw Hope Giselle do their own little video talking about, what does that make you? The followers talking about Dr. Umar just mad because he can't now be homophobic. Like, are you crazy? You understand? Like, that don't mean any, like, that means the person just wants to be informed. You understand? You want a person to live a lie. You understand? But the person want to be informed, and you trying to make them feel bad for that. You trying to make a man feel bad for, for being a straight hetero man, and wanting to be with real women. A lot of trans people try to make it seem like they are that thing. No, you're not. You just, you may be a homosexual male, you understand, dressed like a female, and that's it. You're still a man. I'm sorry. That's not trying to hurt your feelings. It's just reality. And you're not going to get me to buy into your warped sense of reality, your false reality. You're not going to get me to do it. Because no matter how many wishes and fishes a person had, you could never reproduce. You couldn't have Dr. Umar's baby. You understand? Lord, you know what I'm saying? And not to even, like I said, bro, not to even say that he didn't even, like, if Dr. Umar saw you in person, that he wouldn't know if you was a man or not. He didn't see you in person. The nigga was just talking to you over a panel. And you know what I'm saying, you barely paying attention. And again, he called Cynthia G a beautiful black queen. You know niggas not checking for Cynthia G like that. Most people not gonna find her beautiful. No, it's no disrespect. So it's like, put two and two together for the brothers, man. Everybody quick to take the wrong thing. The only thing you need to take from that interview for Foxsoul is that Dr. Umar, she stood there and did what most niggas not gonna do. And that's go ahead and debate with Cynthia G. I wouldn't even do that. That's like debating with the devil. You understand? You're just gonna be like these type. I know how it is from talking to black women in the neighborhood, back in the day. Like, you could just go in a circular argument with them. That you could tell them the sky is blue, but they're gonna try to go around. They're gonna take you all around the board, all around with circular logic, and tell you that it's teal, or and we don't want to. I don't have time for that. No one has time with arguments to go nowhere. He even realized that in the interview. And he said that, look, man, y'all, this is pointless, because these are two women who don't even like black men, and one of them is a man who don't like themselves. They hate themselves, literally hate everything about themselves, and wanted to change into a fit that it would be easier to be a black woman. Come on, man. And Foxsoul, what we could take away from that is that Dr. Umar did what a lot of men wouldn't do, and that's, like I said, go up there and debate with chirping Cynthia G, and then do it with poise and bake her. He baked her. Like, Dr. Umar cooked Cynthia G. I'm talking about he beat her and defeated her in every sense of the point. He beat her in intellect, poise. He even dissected her character, her emotional state. And then he brought up the key points that they didn't answer, which is, if you want to bring up my interview about talking about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. But let's talk about your interview off of Foxsoul. You trying to sell this image on Foxsoul, but you sit here and say things like aborting black fetuses because they won't amount to nothing. This is you saying this. Like, what are you? And Foxsoul promotes people like this. Cynthia G is allowed to stay on YouTube talking about black men sucking D and aborting black kids and all this other rhetoric and all these lies of history, and and she's allowed to be monetized, have ads over it. This is how the hypocritical society we in today. And Foxsoul promotes stuff like that. And Foxsoul set Dr. Umar up by putting a trans woman up there and didn't say anything about it. And then just allow him to move and maneuver as if those were two women he was speaking to. That's dishonest. That's very disingenuous of Foxsoul. And that's very dangerous of Foxsoul. You understand? They could be putting themselves under all type of legal scrutiny. They could put themselves under legal scrutiny. They could put, if somebody, see somebody on there and they don't know, and then something ensues, like, you just never know what you putting yourself in a dangerous position to be doing that. And it's being dishonest, and you knew what you were doing. You supposed to be you supposed to have more sense than that, as a network, to put these things on out in the media and set people and use people and set people up the way you do. Like, that was a total setup. Like, this is showing, like, Foxsoul is turning out to be ratchet. Like again, you pulling people, you having people sit like Cynthia G up multiple times, and you know, like, have you not heard the rhetoric that she's spewed on her platform talking about aborting black babies, and you willing to have that person to take a chance on that person on your network? Or are you nuts? Like, are you stupid or dumb? I would have to see who the program director is or who picked these people, because I would have, like, I'd fuck around and have your job if I was the, you know, the person in charge. Because, like, you gotta be, do not ever bring this person on the show again. Do you understand? You understand? Like, all right, peace and thank you. But yeah, so with that being said, like I said, brother, the brothers gotta really open your eyes and stop looking at the wrong thing, man. And nigga, then nobody tell Dr. Umar who that person was. And because he called him a beautiful black queen, he was just talking in general, you know what I'm saying, just as a formality. Because again, he said the same thing to Cynthia G. So with that being said, man, look, bro, you gotta protect your neck. And again, though, the simping, you gotta stop. Like, just, that's why, again, I'm not coming in calling no woman no beautiful queen, or unless you my wife or my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may, if I know you or something like that, and I see your character and I know you are a true beautiful woman, then I call you that. But I'm not just coming on for formality, talking about beautiful black queen, or, you know. And that's why a lot of niggas gotta stop simping too, because when you simping so much, you get the wrong, you start looking with the wrong eye. You know, the Lord called it a lustful eye. And when you get to looking with the wrong eye, you could start to see stuff like, you think, like, a lot of niggas, like I said, when you look like that, like, niggas they'll smash on an ugly ass woman, bro, a fat chick, or a chick, you know what I'm saying, nigga be in the hood, she be always trying to get at a nigga never give her the time of day, but, you know, it just be that late night, and the nigga start, oh man, I'ma go on and smash. See, a lot of you niggas gotta stop doing it. A lot of you niggas got caught up because a lot of you niggas done got head from a tranny, bro. And you ain't even know. Like, you didn't even know who the person was. You didn't take the time to get to know. Your lust got the better of you. And then come back to pop up. They pop up and tell you that they're a damn man and you want to kill them. You know what I'm saying? No, it was your fault. Well, it's both of y'all. Actually, they at fault too because they didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? So it's both of y'all fault though. Like, you should have paid attention to your lust and got to know, you know, put that in check and got to know the person. These days in 2022, man, trannies is getting all the work done to try to spending all the money to try to look like what they want to be. And that's women. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is getting the big fake titties, the BBL, and it just at first glance, you wouldn't even know. You understand? Go in they got them in these other countries, these lady boys in Brazil, and you got them in Bangkok, all of these places, man. And you know, it's sad, bro, that that's this type of spiritual and mental illnesses across the world. Do you understand? It's crazy, man. But these women, these men are trying to, you know, like I said, they paying a lot of money, doing a lot of things to try to look like women, man, and fool men. That's what the whole goal is, to try to fool men and get you to feel like, you know, to think that these are real women. Like, you heard the person, Hope Giselle, talking about that Dr. Umar and his followers are twiddling their thumbs, like, because Dr. Umar called a person a beautiful black queen. First of all, I bet the people that follow and keep up with Dr. Umar, they don't give a damn about none of that shit you talking about. You know what I'm saying? They didn't say it. And again, that ain't no knock to, they smart enough to understand that that's no slight to Dr. Umar. Like, first of all, you sold a person a lie. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even know. It wasn't like you wasn't in his presence. He can only see you from the neck up, and you selling people a dream. You selling them a lie. And it's not even a dream. You selling them a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take all of that stuff off, it remove, when you wake up, when you in the afterlife, your spirit looks like who you were born as. You understand? If you remove all of that stuff, all of that makeup, you stop taking hormones for a month, that person's going to revert to who they are, start looking like a man again. You know what I'm saying? The hormones going to kick in again. So it's like, bro, stop playing games. You know, you play games, you get stupid prizes. But us as the brothers, man, we not gonna be distracted by this foolishness. And you need to cancel Foxsoul. As after you saw what just happened right now, it's time to cancel Foxsoul. Time to cancel everybody on that panel, everybody over there. I'm gonna start doing more videos on them to expose them. And you know what I'm saying? I never get them people, you know what I'm saying, any type of ratings or stuff like that, unless I'm, like I said, it's on the internet and I'm exposing them. But that, just go ahead and be done with them. You know, we got better things to do. We ain't got time to be getting set up, and there ain't no point anymore to be debating with people over there, like I said, who don't even have or want solutions. You saw with Ice Cube how they tried to do him. You know, so it don't matter who you are, what walk of life you come from. If you're black, they don't like you. If you're a black man, they hate you. If you're a black man, they have a deep hatred for you, they father, and everybody else. That being said, it's your man, Nico B. Blackeffect, gone.